Facebook, frenemy to marketing professionals everywhere. Hi, I'm Morgan. I'm a digital marketing professional with LYFE Marketing. If you're anything like me, you may have stared at the 25th Facebook glitch or error message of the day and thought, are Facebook ads really even worth all of this? Sometimes I want to delete my Facebook profile and run far away so I never have to look at another pixel issue ever again. But I keep coming back to the platform for my small business clients. Why is that? It's because Facebook ads work. It just works, and it's something that I cannot deny, so it keeps me coming back for more every single time. Let me show you why I recommend advertising on Facebook to all of my clients. And actually take a look at these on-screen results that we achieved for a client of ours. With a ROAS like that, it's hard to deny the power of Facebook advertising. Let me show you why it's worth your time and energy, and yes, even frustration, to advertise on Facebook. Come on in. Thanks for joining me. In today's video, we'll talk about how powerful Facebook's targeting is, especially the retargeting, why custom audiences and lookalikes are must-use options, the excellent analytics platform that is Facebook, how using Facebook's ads gives you access to Instagram's user base, and whether you should run ads yourself, hire someone in-house, or work with an agency, kind of like LYFE Marketing. Before we get into the video, check out our new online courses to help you learn digital marketing. I'll drop the links in the description box so that you can learn more and sign up. Let's get into the video. Now, the first reason that Facebook ads are worth it is because Facebook's targeting is powerful, especially their retargeting. Facebook's targeting is a pretty big deal. Any digital marketer that's spent any time on Facebook will tell you that. That's the reason that we keep coming back over and over again. Let's look at some of your targeting options. Facebook offers valuable targeting options on the platform. There are three basic categories. The first is your core audiences. These are people that you'll choose based on demographics like age, gender, location, and interests. The second is custom audiences. These are people who've engaged with your business on or off screen, so in real life or online. And the third is lookalike audiences. These are people who have not engaged with your business before, but who look the same as people who have. Facebook's built-in core targeting is a good option for you if you're just starting out and you don't have an audience to start with, or if you're looking to expand your reach a little bit. In my experience, and I think this is the same across the board for a lot of marketers, you really start to see success with your Facebook ads when you start implementing those custom audiences. The best ads are usually some form of retargeting with a custom or lookalike audience. Since I've been talking about retargeting, let's look at that a little bit more closely. If you're new to marketing, you may not know what retargeting ads are. Retargeting ads are ads that show to people who have already interacted with your business in some way. One of my favorite types of retargeting ads to run as a digital marketer is using the catalog feed. I like to show products to people who either viewed the product or added it to their cart but did not purchase. An ad will follow them to Facebook to show them the product that they just looked at and hopefully remind them and encourage them to buy. Most marketers like to be in this retargeting realm because it's the most affordable and the audience is usually the most high intent. A high intent audience means it's going to be less expensive for you to get those conversions that we know you're looking for. Now let's look at ad placements. Another great reason to love Facebook ads is because you have control over where your ads are going to show online, at least for the most part. Now, the placement selections that you have available to you will vary depending on the goal or the objective that you've chosen for your advertising campaign. But let's look at all the possible placements so that you have a good idea of where your ads could be showing. Now, your ads could show in feeds. This will show to people who are scrolling through their feeds in their inbox, their desktop, or mobile. You could also have stories ads. These are full screen video experience that will show on stories on Facebook or Instagram. In-stream ads are video ads that show before, during, or after in-stream content. This would be places like Facebook video or Instagram TV. Your search ads will show up in the Facebook search results. Message ads will show to any users who have an existing message with you. In-article ads will show in Facebook Instant Articles, which is found in the mobile app. And then app ads, of course, are shown in the external apps that are in Facebook's marketplace. And you can also show ads in Oculus. These will show in the mobile app feed and in search results. With all those placement options and all of the people that are on these networks, Facebook is a great place to target to. The people that are shopping with you are definitely on the platform. And so are people that you don't even know that you're looking for.
Hey, we just helped a small business make over $1.5 million through Facebook advertising. And after managing millions of dollars in ad spend for thousands of different small businesses, we have decided to give away everything we learned to you in a special program. If you want to learn the blueprint to success, the best practices from some of the fastest growing companies in the world, and all of the different tools you will need, then sign up for our social ads training program today.
Let's look at the second reason that Facebook ads are worth it: custom and lookalike audiences. Now, we talked a little bit about custom and lookalike audiences earlier in this video, but let's look really closely at what makes them excellent. Let's talk about custom audiences first. Being able to find your customers on Facebook is one of the best things about advertising on Facebook's platform. If you've got your pixel installed and you're properly tracking events, you'll have a wealth of information and a lot of data for people that you can retarget for your ads. You can also use other types of data as well. You can use data from contact lists like your email subscribers. You can use your website data like the pixel information that I just mentioned. And you can use app data like in-app activity. Now, we talked a little bit about my favorite type of retargeting ad to show. This is showing to a customer based on their website activity, which you would need to track with a pixel and properly set up events in the Facebook Business Manager. If you're using something like in-app activity, you will target someone based on their app activity. For example, the last time they opened it or last time they made a purchase. Custom audiences are people who are already engaging with your business in some way. They're a highly valuable audience because the intent is there to buy. They're already interested in you and they're showing that interest. Now you need to find people who look like those people online. That's where your lookalike audiences come in. Now, as you've guessed, your lookalike audience is exactly what it sounds like. It's a group of people who looks like your source audience. Facebook will take all of the data from your source audience and combine that to find people who look like that online. They're going to look for people who visit the same sort of websites, make the same sort of purchases, like the same things as your source audience. Now, your lookalike audience here is only as good as your source audience, so consider that when you're creating these. Ideally, you want your source audience to be your best customers. They should be people who are purchasing from you if you have that information. And if you don't have that information, these should be people who are doing other high-value actions, like visiting specific web pages, or engaging with your social networks in some way. The sky really is the limit with your lookalike audiences, so take some time to think about this, plan these out, and start creating. Let's look at the third reason that Facebook ads are worth it: the analytics. Now, Facebook's analytics can be a little intimidating when you're just starting out on the platform, but once you get comfortable with it, I think you'll like all of the options that you have available to you and all of the data that Facebook collects. Now, Facebook actually just phased out a tool called Facebook Analytics. This was officially retired on July 1st of this year, 2021, actually. Now, all of this analytics information is available in different sections in the Business Manager. I'm going to briefly go over all the things that you can check when you're looking at Facebook Analytics. You can look at Page Analytics, which shows you page engagement activity. You can look at your Ad Analytics, which is going to show you how well your ads are performing. You can look at your Audience Insights, which will help you learn about who is looking at your pages and engaging with your content online. You can look at Group Analytics, which will give you detailed analytics about members of your Facebook groups. Your Facebook Live Analytics shows you your live stream engagement and audience information. And Facebook Video Analytics will show you all of the analytic information for all of your videos. This information can really provide deep insights into your ad performance, your content performance, and your properties on Facebook. So I recommend spending some time to look at all of these different analytics sections and learn how to use them to your advantage. Now, all of them won't apply to you, especially at the very beginning, but look for the ones that will, especially your ad analytics, of course. Now, the fourth reason that Facebook ads are worth it is because you can also advertise to Instagram. Now, I personally think it would be enough if all I got when I advertised on Facebook was access to all of Facebook's audience. That's a powerful platform, but when you get two for the price of one, I think it's pretty much a no-brainer. Now, when you advertise in the Facebook Business Manager, you can also advertise on Instagram. What I like about this is that you're actually using the same budget, the same creative, all the same targeting options as well. So it's a really nice way to manage all of your ad campaigns in one place. Being able to show ads on both platforms will help you maximize your reach and the ad effectiveness for the cost. Now, when you run your ads, you can use automatic placements, which is actually recommended by Facebook in the Business Manager. This means that Facebook will make the decision of where to show your ad and when to help you get the result that you're looking for. That's your campaign objective. Now, if you only want to advertise in specific places, you can choose where you want your ads to be. This is called manual placement selection. I actually like to use manual placements and uncheck audience network when I'm doing ads for most small businesses. I found this helps save money and improve click-through rate when ads are not showing on the audience network. Those typically have lowest engagements for my clients at least, and I don't like to spend money on those ones. Now, this is just something anecdotal that I've noticed. You'll want to test this for your business to see if this also applies for you. An A/B test would be a good way to go. Now, another reason it's great that you get to use Instagram's platform when you advertise using Facebook is because Instagram is starting to prioritize shopping online, especially with live video. Instagram has over 1 billion users. Over 500,000 of those are just going to visit stories every single day. So it's a platform that people are using and loving. It's actually become one of the most popular shopping platforms, with over half of users making a purchase from the platform after they saw the ad on Instagram. And with Instagram's recent announcements that they're going to be prioritizing things like live shopping on the network, you can be guaranteed that it will be a good place for your business to sell products for a very long time. Okay, if after watching this video you're convinced and you want to try Facebook ads, your next question might be whether you should run the ads yourself, whether you should hire someone in-house, or whether you should work with a freelancer or an agency like LYFE Marketing. Now, I think the answer to that question is different for every business, and it depends on a couple of different factors. The first factor being, what resources do you have to work with in-house? Do you have an intern, or do you have an employee that's passionate about social media? Maybe they could be the perfect fit for this role change and they could get a nice raise. I always like to recommend that you see what resources you have in-house first. If you don't have any in-house resources, ask yourself if you have the capacity to take on the work. If you're a solopreneur or you're DIYing or bootstrapping, do you have time every single week to devote to this? When you're estimating your time, think about time that you're going to have to spend learning things, Googling terms that you don't know, looking up how to do something, troubleshooting and creating the graphics and the copy and everything that you need to actually run these ads. Next, ask yourself if you have the budget to hire someone. If you don't have the in-house talent and you don't have the time to do it yourself, maybe the option is for you to hire someone. If you've got the budget for it, it can be an excellent investment to get a marketing person in-house who can help you grow your efforts. If you don't have quite the budget for a full-time employee, maybe you do have some budget for outsourcing. What is that number? You can outsource to a freelancer or an agency and let them handle most of the work. Then you can just oversee things, give your stamp of approval, and get reports every month. Give one of our business development experts a call if you're curious about how that process works and what kind of results you can expect for the budget that you're working with. We'd be happy to help you. Ultimately, you'll need to decide what's best for your business because every business is different and every digital marketing journey is a different journey as well. If you've liked this video so far, please give it a thumbs up to let me know. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on our weekly digital marketing content. We're working really hard to put out videos that will be helpful to you, and you don't want to miss those. Let me know if you have any questions or specific video requests in the comments below, and I'll get started on those. I'll see you in an upcoming video. Bye!